Hey guys, how you doing today? Today I'm helping once again Carl and his fishing show, and we're at Big Moose Camp. And I'm not sure, I think they have around 13 cottages here as well. There is the office right there. They rent boats. They are again on this pretty sweet looking lake. There are more, there's another company called Cozy Camp Cottages, and you just had to take this road through their property, which is kind of bizarre, but that's just the way it goes. And that's cabin 0, and then 1, 2, I think 1 is on the other side of this one, and then 2's there, 3, 4, 5. We're in cabin 6, and I think we're also in this is a 2-piece building. And Josh is going to be staying in the other half because there's only 2 bedrooms in this one, so they gave us another cabin, which is fantastic. So we were supposed to be up here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but apparently the weather is going to be really, really crazy bad, and or not crazy bad, just not really great for fishing. So Carl moved it to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then as he kept watching the weather continuing to unfold, he's just like, he phoned me again or texted me or whatever and said, are you available Sunday? And I'm like, because it's basically just north west of here is North Bay, so we're really close to North Bay. So yesterday we had a big family function. The picture that I put up on all my social media and stuff of Carol and I, we were in a little town called Fergus, and that's where my cousin lives. So her 1-year-old and 3-year-old were having their birthdays. Big family gathering. It was a lot of fun. Carol and I got there like an hour early, and so we went for a little walk in this park, and that's where we took that picture that we shared with you guys. But again, it was a big family function. I'm glad Carl didn't ask to move it up a day. It would have been a little bit of a hard decision to make. I'd have to probably say, Carl, man, I can't do Saturday. I haven't seen my whole family like that in like a year and a half. So it was an amazing, fun day in Fergus. And then, so I think we got there at around 2. The party kind of started at 3, but we got there a bit earlier than 3. Had amazing souvlaki. My cousin's husband is a chef, and so he made souvlaki on the barbecue, and the smell of the souvlaki cooking on the barbecue was phenomenal. I was talking to other family members and friends, and as I was talking to them, this wafting, amazing smell of souvlaki was just coming through my nostrils. So we had a really good dinner, and but then Carol and I had to leave probably around, I don't know, 6 or 7, and then I had to get home, grab Rusty, and then drive up here. I stayed at Josh's house in North Bay, and then we had to get up this morning at like 6:45, get to this location by 7:30, and then launch the boats and then start doing the fishing stuff, and caught a few fish. Carl wanted definitely to catch some more large smallmouth bass. He caught some, you know, like 2-pounders and stuff, but he didn't catch anything big. And you always want to catch the big smallmouth. And he was also after walleye, but for some reason the bite was not on this morning, so it was a very difficult. Holding this camera up right now to shoot a video for you guys is actually quite difficult. The center of my back, when you're holding like a little, I guess it's like a camcorder with mics and stuff on it, and holding it for, basically we shot almost 3 hours of footage. You know, you shoot for a minute to 5 minutes, and then you stop, shake your hands out. He has to shake his hands out too, because casting and when you're doing a television show, it's quite demanding. And so he was, it's called ripping the hair jig. So you cast it into weeds, and then you rip it like that, so it makes a lot of commotion, and then as it settles, usually that's when the fish goes for it, because the ripping of the jig through the weeds causes a commotion. The fish look, and then when they see the jig falling back down, then they attack it, and then you hook set, and then away you go. So he was doing that for a while, and that's really, really hard to do for a very long period of time. So he kept switching up baits. I think he had like, I don't know, 8 different rods with 8 different baits on it, and we caught a few things, but right now it is 3:30. We got back maybe an hour ago, settled in, had a little bit of lunch. I flew the drone, got all the video footage for him, which I used for myself as well. But here are the boats that they rent. So now I have some time because he's sleeping right now because we have to get up so early. He came all the way from where he lives, so it was a long drive for him. And then he gets here and then he fishes for 3 hours, 4 hours. And then now he's taking a nap because we're going to go out again this afternoon. But it looks like probably pre-COVID, this was like a dance hall gathering area because there's a lot of chairs and stuff. So they might have had like nightly functions during the summertime and all that. They also have a big playground over here for children. They also had like mini putt for kids and for anybody. And then this is again their main office, and they do ice and pop and stuff like that if you need it. They also do ice fishing in the wintertime. They also have, not only do they have a bunch of cabins, they also have 3 Winnebago's RV type trailers. I guess they're called camping trailers. That's what they're called. They're pretty big, and they rent those out as well. I'm not sure. I guess it's maybe cheaper. I'm not sure exactly why they'd have trailers in there. Maybe they were cheaper to put that there than build more cottages. I don't know. Or so that they can move them when they need to move them. 100%. But I don't think they allow other people's trailers here. You have to rent any of the buildings. So let's take you down to the, hope you guys like this one-shot vlog stuff. It's very easy for me when I'm doing the daily vlogs to do one of these once in a while, especially today. I'm basically working for somebody else all day long trying to get footage for Carl and his show, making it look as best as I can. So I don't have a lot of time to have a crazy creative vlog for you guys, but it seems like you guys love my everyday kind of stuff, and this is what I'm doing today. So down here is the boat ramp. This is where the boys launched their boats this morning, and here is the fish cleaning hut, and there are people all in all of these cottages. Oh, okay, so that was cottage 0 and 1, 2, 3, and then they continued on that way. But they have a very beautiful waterfront. They have a beach and a swimming area over there with a rope around it, just letting people know not to go outside of that area, just because there's a lot of boat traffic and stuff. This is one of the boats that they do rent. And so this one just got used, so they're cleaning it. They got the shop vac. He's making sure it's all clean for the next customer, which is awesome. They got lots and lots of docks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 or more docks. I can't count around that corner, but it's like every cabin gets a dock, so every single person doesn't have to fight and jockey for their spot at the docks. This is the kind of fish. This is kind of cool for you guys. This is for people who never been up to Canada. Yeah, poaching is a crime. Don't do it, people. So here we go. We got the musky lunge. I've never ever caught one of those. I don't even think I've caught, this is the northern pike. So Carl caught one of those this morning, very small, but still a pike is a pike. And it was eating size, but he doesn't want to keep it, so catch and release. But yeah, it's the musky lunge. What a crazy fish to try and catch. Apparently it's extremely hard and difficult to catch those big guys. There's also a thing in here. This is a fish cleaning hut. I guess you can do measure your slot size. Oh, that's just permanently stuck there. Cleaning facility. Throw all your fish guts and stuff in there. I don't want to open that up. And then this is a very bleached out sign showing you all the types of fish. So smallmouth, largemouth, walleye, pickerel, carp, northern pike, whitefish, musky lunge, trout, brown speckled, rainbow, and lake. They got salmon. They've got pumpkin seed, bluegill, yellow perch, rock bass, and black crappie. So that's good they got crappie here because Carl loves crappie fishing. That's an aerial of the lake. And I think we are here, yeah. This is where we are, and we're looking, when I look out that way, we are looking across this peninsula. And yeah, there you go. That is our little tour of Big Moose Camp. Thank you very much to everybody who's watched the last couple of vlogs and all the feedback that you guys have given me on my glasses. I am now very happy and satisfied with them. Although, when I went to my family gathering yesterday, I was waiting and waiting and waiting for somebody to comment on my new glasses, but because they just look like sunglasses, nobody said anything. I guess if it was dark out, look at this sun is not happening here. If I guess I went to my mom's house and I walked in with these on and they weren't dark, people would have not thought they were sunglasses and said, oh, you got new glasses. Yeah, I think only one person said, oh, are those new glasses? Because I don't normally wear sunglasses, although a few people now know that I have the contacts sometimes in. But I think we've also narrowed down the type of contact lenses that I need from now on. But alright guys, that's all I have for you today. In tomorrow's vlog, I'll do some more stuff from Big Moose Camp. I want to call it lodge. Big Moose, or cabins is another thing I'm thinking about. Big Moose Camp. I'll show you around inside our cabin or cottage. Somebody did ask about that. Is it a cabin or a cottage? And I think people call them both. Normally I would call all of these cottages. I guess because there's a bunch of them all together, I call them cabins at the same time. But usually when it's a log building, I'll call that a cabin. But when they're just like regular cottage looking cottages, I call them cottages. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support on this channel. And I'll put something together for you tomorrow too. See ya, bye.